Falcons Nation, Rise Up Nation, it's your boy Jazzy Jeff. Real talk, no gimmicks. Bring that real Falcons talk to real Falcons fans. And I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have fun with your family, eat some food, hang out with friends, and of course, watch some football. Now first we got the Bears versus the Detroit Lions. I think the Bears are going to take that one. Then we got the Bills versus the Dallas Cowboys. That Bills defense is no joke. So I think they're going to beat Dallas. And of course, the last game of the night on Thanksgiving is the Falcons versus the Saints. Now, if you saw from my intro video, I love history of football, including this rivalry. This rivalry is, to me, the greatest rivalry in the NFL. Now, before we can get to where we're going, we got to look back at the past. I know a lot of Saints fans love to talk trash about, oh, we own the Falcons. But if you actually look at the numbers, they're lying to you. The Saints and Falcons in the history of existence have played 101 times. The first time we ever met was 1967. Saints beat us by 3 points, I believe. But the all-time record, out of 101 meetings, the Falcons are winning 53-48. Now, as you can see, the Saints are getting closer and closer to our overall head-to-head record. So, in my opinion, I don't want that. I don't want to lose. I don't want that on the record. I don't care about these draft picks. I care about beating the Saints. Any other team, fine. Let's rebuild. Let's retool. Whatever you want to call it. And let's get these draft picks. But playing the Saints and losing to them, it's more than that. It's about pride. It's about respect. It's about shutting up those stupid fans. That's what it's about. I can't stand the New Orleans Saints, and I cannot stand to lose to them. So, let's look back. I was looking back at last year when we played them, and we obviously lost that game. And what struck me about that game is we got into the red zone, and we had 3 red zone fumbles and turnovers by our best players. Julio fumbled in the red zone. Calvin fumbled in the red zone. Matt Ryan fumbled in the red zone. If you actually watch that game, we should have won that game. Every time we were on the field, we were making electric, deep scoring, potentially scoring plays. But the moment we got in the red zone, we fumbled. And the Saints took advantage, so you got to give them credit. Now, obviously, I already made a video for Get to Know Your Opponent about the New Orleans Saints, so I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on the game itself and the history of our rivalry. So, with that said, yes, we beat them this season already. This is in Atlanta, but we all know the Saints are real pissed off for how they lost versus us last time, and they're not going to take that lightly, and you better expect that they're going to come in here and playing hard. You better expect for them to be on their A game. And for some reason, this season, at home, we don't have the fan support. The crowd looks empty. Teams are coming in here and bullying us around. And it doesn't seem like, the years past where our home field advantage was something to be reckoned with. It almost feels like we've lost home field advantage in our dome. It used to be teams feared playing in the dome with the fast track, and the fans were loud, and we played better at home. We had a better home record, but it seems like we're starting to lose that grip, and hopefully we can regain that control. Devontae Freeman's been practicing all weekend. He should be able to go. That should help the run game out. Yes, I have issues with Devontae Freeman. Yes, I don't want Devontae Freeman on this team anymore, but I don't think Brian Hill is the answer, and they are not ready to give Quadri Olson the keys yet. And obviously, Ito Smith is still out with his injury as well. So we're going to need Devontae Freeman in this game. And Julio Jones is questionable, but we all know how tough he is. He is the best wide receiver in the NFL, so I expect him to be back. Probably won't have Austin Hooper, but that's okay. I think we can still beat the Saints the way we are. Something else to look out for is the defense. I don't know what happened. I had some people telling me that, yes, Dan Quinn did take over the play calling. And if that is true, that is a further indictment on why Dan Quinn should be fired, because If you saw the progress of our team once Jeff Albrecht and Raheem Morris took over the play calling duties for week 10 and 11, and then you decide to go back to yourself and the result panned out again that you don't know how to coach this defense, you should be fired for that. I'm sorry. And I want to ask Falcons Nation if you think it's time to look further up the food chain at Thomas Dimitroff. You know, he's the one that's buying the groceries, and Dan Quinn has to manage these groceries. So you tell me, Falcons Nation, in the comment section below, do you think it's also time to let go of Thomas Dimitroff, or do you think we should keep TD and let go of Dan Quinn? Let me know in the comment section below. But to see what's going to happen in this game, look out for how the defensive plays. If you see that soft cover shell zone, if you see rushing 4 people or more, a lot of blitzes, if you see that weak cover 2 zone, then you know Dan Quinn is trying to take back control of this defense again. But if you see creativity, if you see exotic play calling, if you see 3-man rushes, if you see dropping back defensive linemen, then you know that Albrecht and Raheem Morris had their blueprint. It seems like when they're running the show, the communication's better, the safety play is better, the cornerback play is better, the pass rush is there, everything. And it's a coaching thing. And some guys like Vic Beasley, they're not going to be amazing on their own. They need that coaching. Devondre Campbell's another one. He's not going to be amazing on his own. He needs that coaching. Grady Jarrett, to me, is going to be great regardless of who coaches him or what the scheme is. Deion Jones, for the most part, is going to be great regardless. But it's the other guys around them that make the whole thing work, because when they're not flowing, the defense falls apart. DeMonte Casey is another one. That man struggles in zone coverage. That man always gambles and takes chances, and when it doesn't pay off, he's getting burnt. He's missing tackles. Guys are running free, and you saw that last week versus Chris Godwin. Isaiah Oliver is another one. He needs that coaching to be good. I've seen his potential, and I'm not going to say he was a flat-out scrub. At first, I thought maybe he's just a scrub. But the more I saw in week 10 and 11, and I went back and I watched some old film, when he's coached right, he actually can when he actually has the right execution on how to defend a pass without holding, without grabbing, where his hand placement is, the way he turns, the way he face guards receivers, the way he looks back at the ball, he can actually be a solid corner. It's just coaching is huge to him as well. So those are the guys that they need that coaching. It is essential to their progression. Without it, they are mediocre to below average players. And until we draft better players, we got to coach up what we have. And what we have is coachable to a certain extent, but Dan Quinn's got to get over his own ego and let other people coach this defense, run this defense, and he runs the rest of the team. So, Falcons Nation, you tell me what you think about this game. What are the keys to this game? In my opinion, it's also stopping Drew Brees, once again, stopping Kamara, stopping the run. It does not matter if Michael Thomas gets his numbers and gets his yards. He always does. He's a great receiver, and in that system, he's going to get his numbers. That doesn't matter. It's about third down, getting Drew Brees off the field on third down, stopping Kamara. Because if you don't stop Kamara, everything is open. Everything is wide open when Kamara's running free, when he's catching passes, when he's catching screens. Stopping Kamara is key. Michael Thomas, let him do what he wants to do. We can still win the game. It's about getting Drew Brees off the field, stopping Kamara. Now, on the other side of the ball, it's about sustaining drives, protecting Matt Ryan. We all know Cam Jordan thrives against us and loves playing against Matt Ryan. He has no respect for Matt Ryan. He's proven that time and time again. So we must block Cam Jordan. If we give Matt Ryan time, the Saints secondary is completely exploitable, especially with Marshawn Lattimore is questionable and he's still injured. And he might not even be 100% even if he plays. With that said, Julio Jones can still beat him. So The secondary is beatable, but we have to give Matt Ryan time. I told y'all that in the last video versus Shaq Barrett and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Other teams all year have been scoring points left and right, but I went and watched them. They blocked Shaq Barrett. They double-teamed him. You know what the Falcons did? The Falcons tried to block Shaq Barrett with a tight end. That is not going to work against premier pass rushers. So against Cam Jordan, that is not going to work against premier pass rushers, especially when Austin Hooper's out and he's a better blocking tight end. So you need to chip with the tight end, but you still need a double team something to slow him down. And then once we do that, we can totally exploit the secondary of the New Orleans Saints and we can win this game. Falcons Nation, that's all I got for now because I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm driving out to my brother's house. My girlfriend's coming with me. You know, still got a whole bunch of stuff I can get ready for, so I don't want to make this a long video. But I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank you for all the blessings. I am thankful for Falcons Nation. I'm thankful for Unintentional Grounding. I'm thankful for Lieutenant Dan. I'm thankful for Mad Mike Sports. I'm thankful for Rise Up Rundown. I'm thankful for everybody that's helped me got to where I am and who's going to help me get to where I'm going. So, Falcons Nation, you tell me who you're thankful for. I'm thankful for Julio Jones to let me witness some of the most amazing football I've ever seen with my own eyes up close live. I'm thankful for Matt Ryan for saving this franchise after Michael Vick went to prison. I'm thankful that we got to see us go to the Super Bowl again in 2016. So, tell me what you're thankful for, Falcons Nation, in the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. Stick around. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, and share. And as always, Falcons Nation, we rise up. Now let's go beat these dirty-ass Aints. Peace.